Hey guys, and welcome back to another GCSE Maths grade 9 exam question. So for this question here, we're asked to write 2x squared plus 16x plus 35 in the form here that is given. So it's a times x plus b all squared plus c, where a, b and c are integers. So integers, just remember, is a whole number. And this form might look a bit funny, you've never seen it before, but this is just completing the square. So we need to actually complete the square here. Now, remember, we normally do completing the square, or we can only really complete the square when the coefficient here is 1. So we have to deal with that fact first. So how do we do that? Well, what we do is just do a little bit of factorisation. So the 2 and the 16, what I can do is I can pull the 2 out here from this x squared bit and the 16x. So that's going to be 2, and then in the bracket I'm going to have my x squared still, and then I'm going to have plus ax, right? Plus ax. I'll still have my plus 35 at the end, nothing changes with that. So you're only factorising from the x squared and the x for now, right? So don't bother with the 35. Now, because the coefficient here of the x squared is 1, we can complete the square, we can begin the procedure. So that's going to be 2 again on the outside. So I'm going to have x plus 4, remember you just half the coefficient in front of the x, so x plus 4. We're going to square all this. Now here, we take the square of the number here, but make it minus. So 4 squared is 16, so we want minus 16. Plus 35. Now we're nearly there, just one more step extra that we've got to do before we can start simplifying. We need to times this minus 16 by whatever the coefficient of the bracket is. So in this case, because it's 2, we're going to do minus 16 times 2. If this was 3, it would be minus 16 times 3, and so on. So that's going to give me 2 lots of x plus 4 squared minus 32 plus 35. So now we can simplify and we have it then in this form. So that's just going to be nice and easy. 2 times x plus 4 squared plus 3 like that. So that's part A done. So clearly my coefficients here now are the values that we needed. A is 2, B is 4, and then my C is just 3. So them are your values there. So we've got it in that form, nice and easy. And then part B, just for 1 mark, you're asked hence or otherwise. So really, this form now is dead easy. There is a couple of other ways of doing it, but just use this form that you've done. You've done all the hard work, now we've just got to finish it off. We've got to write down the coordinates of the turning point of the graph. So remember, that's going to be, in this case, the minimum point, because it's a positive parabola like that, so it'll have a minimum point somewhere like there. So how do we work this out? Well, it's nice and easy. Look at what you've worked out. So we've got the 2 times x plus 4 all squared plus 3. So the coordinates, I'm just going to put them in a bracket. How do we work them out? Well, straight away, this is your y coordinate, this plus 3, so we can just put that there. And then your x coordinate, it's to do with this here, but remember, we do the opposite sign, it's the conjugate. So this is x plus 4, it's not going to be plus 4 here as my x coordinate, it's going to be minus 4. So the minimum turning point here for this graph is at minus 4, 3. So for this one here, minus 4, 3. And that's the full question for all 4 marks.